Hey guys, it's PurpleRoselyn here. I really hate to disappoint you, but this is not a cover, this is not a speed paint, and this is not an announcement for Dash Academy or anything like that. It's basically just me, I guess, trying to explain a few things, probably like some things to talk about, like why I haven't really been uploading so often, or why my uploads are so inconsistent, I guess, like things like that. It's just like, when are you gonna upload something? Well, I'm here to just basically talk to you guys, YouTuber to subscriber, I guess is one way to put it. Just so you guys get to know me and what's been going on in my life. Cause, with like YouTube and things like that, the goal is to make your subscribers happy. And, you don't want to always depress them with, stories of your life, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, oh, go upload videos already. And to be honest, the reason I don't really talk about much of my life or current situations and stuff is because seeing you guys happy is what makes me happy. It's just, seeing the support that I get and knowing that a lot of you care for me, just in general as a person, and that means a lot. So it's just it's kind of why I can just manage every day to at least smile once, Ah, man, cue the dramatic air horns. Ugh, okay. Basically, reason especially I've been having a lack of uploads was because I haven't been really feeling my best, and, I could record a cover with as much energy as I can, but I wouldn't fully be there because, when you're feeling down and then it's just oh man, I have to record for something, you can never really put in much energy. And I've been getting that pointed out on some of my covers and things. It's just oh, you didn't really feel it, blah, 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 when you were singing it. And it's true. I was not feeling it when I was singing it because I'm just exhausted with lack of sleep because I was trying to wrap things up. I was doing a massive project for my senior year before I finally graduated, so woo, college life. But yeah, it's just it's been a struggle for me to actually keep myself focused and to get the energy flowing inside me and things like that, just to make sure I can put out something that all of you can like and something that can make you guys feel happy. I've just been dealing with a lot of real life issues, and it sometimes is a mix that I've been getting comment-wise these days, It's just usually I'm always looking at the support that I get from my subscribers, and I'm just oh, that's so sweet that they think of me that way. And honestly, it's stuff like that, and I just look at myself and I'm just how do people like me? How do I have all these supporters and things like that? It's just so crazy. And then sometimes I've been getting comments, when you get more attention, you start to get more haters. And I know, ignore the haters, blah, 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 haters gonna hate. And of course, I get that, if it's not their thing, it's not their thing. It's just sometimes the way that they explain it, sometimes it's just the way that they express their opinions sometimes just they really hit me, It's just no one likes seeing a hate comment, especially if they're really, really harsh. Yeah, I've been getting hate comments, and they're not like the average hate comments that I've been getting. They're very rude and hit home and things like that, and it just sometimes sucks because they can't just say it normally oh, your voice isn't that great or it could use some work. Because me, I'm totally fine with constructive criticism. If some people tell me, actually I have had people tell me, sometimes I sound too forced or something like that, or I need to work on this, blah, 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 it's not the song type for me. And that's something I totally get. It's just sometimes there's some songs I will sing that even I personally think I'm not a huge fan of myself because it's not me, it's not my range. It's just that, when it's a song that's been highly requested, I kind of just go for it because, I want to make everyone happy. And, but occasionally, sometimes I will turn down people that suggest some songs for me because, it's not my range. And if I just sing it, then I'm going to get a lot more crap for it because they're just like, oh, you suck, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's just like, damn, son, like, I didn't want to sing it. I was just singing it to make people happy. I know it's not in my range, but gosh, diddly damn. It's just, sometimes the song choices, like, I want to sing them, but I know it's not for me. And I hold it back sometimes because, like with It's Been So Long, that's not personally a favorite of mine. I didn't really want to sing it, but it's just been everywhere. So I was just like, okay, fine, I'll go for it. And you can kind of tell I didn't really put much energy in it. And that's an issue I've been having. So yeah, sorry, I'm like rambling a lot, but this whole video will basically be rambling, so bear with me if you're still alive. Yeah, it's just a lot of hate comments are harsh. They're not normally like constructive criticism. A lot of them are just mostly like, ew, my ears are bleeding, you suck, blah, blah, blah. And, sometimes the occasional kill yourself and things like that. And I'm just like, wow, is that really necessary? Because my singing isn't like your favorite thing? Like, I mean, that's a bit harsh for someone that just want to do a normal cover. It's like, especially with like, when I cover songs from main ones being like Mando Pony's songs, like the Five Nights at Freddy's ones, it's like hard especially because, I'm not trying to be better than him, I'm not trying to do the better than the original thing. It's just like I wanted to cover it because I really like the song. And people just see it as like this huge competition and just say, oh, you'll never be good as Mando Pony. Stop ruining his songs. You suck. And, I don't know. It's just when you get that stuff frequently, you tend to get sick of it. And you're just like, I'm not putting up with this shit today. So I just kind of sat there and I was just, I don't know, like taking it in or whatever. And it's just, I've noticed, ever since I've been doing Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, that's when my, like, depression, I guess, was, like, really starting to kick in. Because people were being really demanding, and it seemed like they didn't really care much for me. It's just like, oh, cover a Five Nights at Freddy's song, do this, do that, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. And it sucks. It's just, like, not even my channel anymore. It just seems like the FNAF channel, or everyone just request things on my channel, I don't really do anything by myself anymore. It's not my content anymore, it's your content. And that stuff kind of frustrates me because, again, I love doing requests for people. It's just, sometimes I want to do my own things but still be appreciated for me. And it's been really hard to get that lately. But, I think another reason especially was because there's this one cover I did a while back called Ugly by Nicole Dahlganger and stuff like that, if I said her name right. But yeah, that one was a very sensitive and personal song for me to do because that one I truly sang my heart out with because that song has really helped me out through a lot of tough situations I've been dealing with recently. And the one thing that really bugged me about it was because the goal was to have it for you guys, if you're going through a tough time in your life and you kind of needed some support. I thought of doing that song as a way to, let you guys know that I'm here and that, you can always listen to this if you're ever feeling down or you need a little support and no one's there. So I just wanted to make everyone feel like they were important, like that everyone's beautiful and things like that, no matter who you are. So a lot of it was a lot of good support for that one song, and that meant a lot to me knowing that I could read some of people's stories that have been subscribed to me and seeing what they've been through. And it was something that really meant a lot to me, knowing that I could do that for them and seeing that they've been struggling with all these things, that I could be there for them and help them out. And then I just get comments saying like, hey, can you cover Balloons by Mando Pony? And other comments like that, like Five Nights at Freddy's, more blah blah blah. And that kind of stuff hurts because it's just like, I get it, you want Five Nights at Freddy's songs, but that was something really, really important to me that I wanted to share with people, and it just hurts a lot knowing that they didn't care and they just wanted more Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. So that's the thing that I said has been bugging me, because, you know, I don't feel like a person anymore on my own channel. I just feel like I'm there to cover songs people want, and that's about it. Like, there's nothing else to me. And that's why I've been really frustrated lately and kind of taking my time with uploads, because I've been thinking about what to do and trying to just get some time to breathe, really, because, you know, dealing with personal issues, financial issues, things like that, you know, things that are just crazy with real life that people sometimes don't understand when I'm trying to explain it subtly through YouTube comments. Just like, well, I have a lot on my plate right now, I'll let you know if I can do that, and things like that. And it's those things that really bug me, especially because people always expect me to get things done right away, and that I'll always have time for everyone. And I know it sucks, you know, that I can't always, you know, send things out for people to listen to, because I know everyone's always looking forward to hearing something new from me, and again, that feels great. It's just like, regarding other things with real life, it does not make me feel like I'm a person. Like, I don't have a life. I just sit here recording all the time. There's nothing horrible going on in my life right now that could totally screw me over. None whatsoever, apparently. So yeah, that's a pain in the ass to, like, explain occasionally. Because one thing I especially wanted to address, which I totally feel bad about, is the Dash Academy thing that I've discussed, like, probably over a year ago that I wanted to do. Ever since I announced Dash Academy, honestly, that's when things have been going downhill. And I've been really, really struggling later on because, you know, a lot of drama, and it was like a mix of online drama, real life drama, and it kind of sucked because I'm not very good at handling bad situations. I kind of just sit there and cry my eyes out until I feel better, and I don't know, it kind of works, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, regarding Dash Academy, it's just been really hard for me to put it out there because I've been going through a lot, and I don't want to be that person that puts up inconsistent uploads of a series, especially like Dash Academy, because I don't want, you know, people to be like, oh man, where's the next episode? You've been taking forever on it. So to me, I just preferred that I just keep waiting on Dash Academy altogether, hold it back for a bit until I have more time on my plate, and that I can just have enough things recorded so I can upload it consistently, because a goal of mine was to upload one video a week, you know, like next chapter a week. So things like that I feel like would be better. So I personally think that would be worth the wait, you know, if I can just do consistent uploads of it, so you at least know you can look forward to it every week, rather than, whoa, why did it take 2 months for the next video? So it's why I've been like holding back a lot with that. So I know it's like been a long time. Like I said, just trying to manage stuff like that. And yeah, like there was one comment I've gotten from someone that was basically just saying, like, I've been waiting over a year for this, it better be worth the wait. And I don't like being treated like that. I will give you a lot of crap if you talk to me like that, because you do not know my life. You don't know what I'm going through currently, and I don't want to put that on people. I don't want to be the person that has to explain their entire life story to their subscribers, because, you know, basically just saying that I'm going through a lot is honestly enough, and something I'd be more comfortable to address rather than being specific with what's been going on in my life. It's just because I don't want to worry you guys too much. I'm just trying to manage things as well as I can, and if I get spoken to like that on my own channel, being treated like crap, like having to be lowered down or looked down upon or whatever, it's just like, you better hurry up or blah blah blah, why are you taking forever? Honestly, shut up and be patient. Like, I hate it when people are just rude regarding it and they don't even ask normally. They just treat me like garbage and I'm not even a person. Just like, upload a video already, blah blah blah. And to be honest, the thing that makes me happy is especially if I can be treated with respect, and that way I can treat others with respect. Sometimes I will even be respectful to the haters and just be like, okay, good for you, blah, 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 sarcasm, whatever. But then, you can only take in so much of it, especially if you're going through a bad day. Like, occasionally I'm going to be a bitch, so I can't really control that stuff at times. So, I never intend to be rude to people, even, like, through the toughest things. Like, if I'm having a bad day or whatever, like I said, just seeing good comments keep me going. I don't like to be that person that's rude, because if I'm someone can look up to, that honestly means a lot to me, and I'd hate to be that person that just ruins it for them and just become awful. But like I said, it's just things like that I can only take so much of, because I like to be treated like everybody else, and I do not like to be held up like a pedestal, especially. It's just like, oh my god, I know PurpleRoselyn and things like that. That's another thing that bugs me. So it's two things: not being treated like a person, and then being held up like a pedestal. Because then it makes you wonder who your real friends are. If, like, they want to work with you, if that person's really cool, you wonder if they really like you for you or not, and you're always going to be paranoid about that. You're going to be like, oh, this person's really cool, I want to work with them. And then later on, you realize they just want to use you to show off and brag that they know you. And that's honestly why I'm also selective of my friends, because I've had friends with me that have known me since I've had 200 subscribers and plus. So it's those people I stay really close to, and that's why I have a selective amount of friends that I talk to. Because, there are people that I can trust that wouldn't change no matter how many subs I got or whatever. And honestly, hold on to those friends, because you guys can just go big together, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Because it does feel great knowing that you can depend on those people. And it's great to make new friends too, don't get me wrong. Like, I've made some new friends that are really cool, really nice people. I'm just saying that a lot of the time they've been people that brag about knowing me, and that kind of stuff sucks. Especially when I'm in some projects that I agree to. Because there'll be people that'll basically, want me to do their projects and things like that, and will give me crap for it if I don't turn in my lines in time. And I will admit that I will occasionally not send in people's lines on time, and occasionally I will not give them updates, which is something you should do with the project, and that's why I haven't been taking in so many, because when you're so busy, you can't give an update to, like, a lot of projects that you're in. So that's why I'm just like, let me get some out of the way, and then I'll do more later, so that way I don't get shit for it. So that's basically what's been going on for that. But yeah, it sucks sometimes, because, like, I get treated, again, like nobody, because occasionally people, like, for me, when I work with someone on a project, I like to get to know them for more than just, like, a business or professional level. I do not give a damn about professionalism. Like, we can be formal, yes, but we can also talk like normal people, because I like to be comfortable with the people I work with, and I want them to be comfortable with me. I don't usually try to have, like, this judgmental, like, thing about myself to other people. Like, I try to be as outgoing as I can and just get to know them for them. So that's one thing I feel like especially is important when you're working with people, to be comfortable with them for more than a professional level. And there were some projects like that where I tried being friendly and tried being silly, things like that. And they just don't care. They're just like, get your lines in. And if I'm treated like that, I do not continue the project. I will quit, because, like I said, if I'm not comfortable there, I will not work with them. And again, that's the part that bugs me, not being treated the way I want to be treated. Because, I can't think of the phrase right now. I think I just said it. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Yeah, it's basically that. And, that's why it's been hard for me. So, I will occasionally distance myself from my channel and other people, because I've been really depressed and things like that. So I try not to give other people crap. I just kind of do my own thing on occasions and work things out on my own, because I do not like to be the person that just like talks about it all the time. It's only when it's like, honestly, I can't hold it in anymore and I'm gonna explode and I can't take it. Like right now, which is why I wanted to update you guys on this thing. Again, extremely sorry for such a long video and for me rambling so much, because I know I didn't stay on topic at some points of this, and I totally get that. Like, I know I'm a derp, but it's some things I wanted to get off my chest that Purple is not holding up too well right now. So take time to understand if I'm not uploading things as consistently, or if I'm not uploading things that a lot of you have been requesting, that wasn't English, ugh. But, yeah, it's stuff like that I'm trying to work out, and something to clear out, whatever. Crystal clear. Anyway, yeah, I'm working it out, and I'm just hoping that a lot of you will view me as a person and truly understand that I can go through some bad times too, and that I will have those days where my uploads will not be consistent, and that I am currently right now trying to do something to make up for it, for a 50K special, and I won't announce what it is yet, but I'm working something out for that to make up for my lack of uploads, or some certain varieties on my channel that you weren't able to get yet, because a lot of it's just been Five Nights at Freddy's or Steven Universe and things like that, because I know a lot of people have known me for my Rainbow Dash voice on my channel, you know, like 20% cooler. I can't do it right now for crap, but I'm sorry. I know people have been wanting to hear some RD sings and stuff like that, and trust me, I've been wanting to do it too. It's just, you know, sometimes, like, earlier in my channel, I've been doing nothing but RD stuff. And I was just like, you know, it's great to have some variety from time to time, to do some other things. And it honestly helps me relax my voice, too, because when you're, like, doing Rainbow Dash all the time, your voice can change, and it does not feel good sometimes. So, yeah, I'm trying to get that stuff done, too. Because I know I have a bigger variety on my channel now of, like, people that are fans of me, and so I just want to appeal to everyone who has the similar interests I do for different things, because I know there's some people that like Steven Universe but may not like Five Nights at Freddy's or MLP, and then I get a lot of people that like all three and things like that. So stuff like that's really cool. So I'm gonna work my time on something that'll get everyone that's been subscribed to me something that they can look forward to. Because I know with, like, a long wait, it's hard to, like, really bother to, like, see any new content someone's done because you've been looking forward to one thing. So, I'm gonna try working things out. I guess at this point, I just want to wrap things up and just say that, once again, bear with me. I'm going to try to do whatever I can to work things out. It's just been really hard for me, and again, please try to treat me with respect. It's sometimes the comments go too far for me and they really hit home, and there's only so much I can put up with before I just become a jerk later on, and I can only take in so much. I get hurt just as much as anyone else could from a normal comment, whether they're a normal person in real life or someone that's just been, you know, maybe not as much subscribers as me. I know I'm usually tougher, but, you know, doesn't mean that I can't hold things in for a long time and get over it as quickly as most people. So, again, please understand, and hopefully in the future I can be more enthusiastic when it comes to my covers and other things like that, so I can truly give you the emotion that you've been looking for instead of just being all, like, wiped out and tired. So, yeah. Again, thank you for, if you did listen to the whole thing, because I know it's a long video, thank you for at least understanding the majority of what I'm trying to say. It means a lot to me, especially if you can understand, because sometimes it's hard to know who really cares about me for me. So I'm hoping a lot of you at least care about me for me, and not just for like doing a certain thing, because that stuff is that stuff really makes me happy. So I'm gonna end the video now. All right, thank you for listening.